Well, good morning, friends. We have made it to Montenegro. We're in Kotor, right by the water. We're staying in the old town. We've been here a few days, and it's been raining non-stop, just like it was in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, just like in Mostar, like the first half of the week, it just poured. But now it's nice. We've got our first really nice day, and we can't wait to explore the city. So join us. We're gonna make a little travel guide.
If there's one thing that caught our attention upon arriving in Kotor, it was the fortifications that not only encircle the old town, but also run all the way up into the mountain. So a hike up to Kotor Fortress was the first stop on our itinerary.
So where are we going?
We're gonna go visit the fortress. Finally found the sign. You're basically just looking for steps and a blue arrow.
We got a lot of steps to go up.
This way. So this is the way up. I mean, you can kind of make out the steps, but it's also super rocky and you've got some loose gravel. So yeah, wear proper footwear.
Alright guys, so we have been climbing maybe a grand total of 5 minutes. My gosh, already out of breath. It's these little stairs. It's like a really super steep way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're just both really out of shape. We've been eating way too much pasta in the last like month or two.
Yeah.
Now's a good chance to burn it off. So.
Yeah, we can't even blame it on the altitude because we're at sea level right now. So really no excuses.
Just lethargic and out of shape.
The nice thing is that every time we stop to take a little break, we get these awesome views.
And the views, not only are they awesome, but they keep improving as we get up to a higher vantage point. Yeah, it's just been really cool.
As a tip, we would say that the best time to hike up to Kotor Fortress is in the morning because the path is shaded. This isn't a huge consideration if you're visiting in winter like we did, but definitely something to keep in mind if you visit in the summer.
Cat friend, amazing views. This is a special Sam moment. I couldn't have ordered this up better.
Cats and views.
So many cats in this town. We've befriended a whole bunch and we've been feeding them.
Ooh, this one's super friendly. Look at you.
You need to come down by our apartment. We've been delivering cat kibbles.
Yeah, we feed cats daily. You should join us, kitty.
And we've also been giving away some nice meat slices.
All of our salami to the cats.
Find your way down there. You can join the party.
Oh. Do you like me or the tripod? This is why I can't do a time-lapse, cat. Because you're here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, cat. Hi, kitty. Ooh. Alright, so we have reached our first stop. This is Lady of Remedy. I keep peeking because there's lots of cats around here. I thought I saw another one coming. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the church is closed. It looks like it's in ruins, so we can't go in. But we've got this wonderful balcony if you just turn around, plus lots of cats to play with. So yeah, great little stop, and then we're gonna keep heading upwards that way.
Yep.
So we have reached our second stop of the day. This is the Fortress of St. John. And I believe the path goes right through the fortress. We're gonna be walking through these ruins. How are you feeling?
It's really excited. The higher we go, the more exciting it gets.
I know, the views just keep getting better and better.
Yeah, and the ruins keep getting cooler and cooler. So that's basically what's going on.
Whoa, he says. Whoa. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. I had no clue what you were talking about. third stop of the morning. Oh my goodness, we've been busy hiking. So this one apparently has two names. According to my map, this is Kotor Fortress, but also the castle of San Giovanni.
Yeah, we're
pretty high up.
We've climbed up really high.
Yeah.
And we've also worked up a big appetite too.
Yes. We did not see this on the way up. Look at that. And then this is the part I don't like. Sam just ran across this horrible bridge, but you have to cross it to reach the castle. So we are now heading back to town. We're gonna go grab some lunch. But yeah, the hike up was a bit challenging. I don't really know how long it took us, but I would maybe estimate 45 minutes to an hour, making stops along the way to take photos and do some filming. So yeah, we got some great views. Like, it's really worth it to climb all the way up if you can. And then on the way down, that's the really easy part. It's maybe like 10 or 15 minutes and you're just sprinting down like a mountain goat. So yeah, we're almost back in town. Next up, food. Okay, so we are back in the town now. We came back exactly the same way we went up. And we noticed now there's a little desk and there's someone charging admission up to the fortress. And it's €3 and they weren't there when we started hiking.
Yeah, and they also weren't manning the booth when we came down. So
but they had their little sign, €3.
Not sure what's going on, but we somehow got a complimentary walk up. Maybe it's because we went really early.
Okay guys, so we found a restaurant in the old town and I was feeling pretty famished, so I noticed they have a set fish menu, which is like 12 or 14 euros, I can't remember exactly. So my first dish has arrived. It's a fish soup with lots of different herbs and spices and onions. It's really good. And next I also have a salad coming and a fish dish. And Sam was just like, I want pizza, give me pizza. Yep. So we're waiting for that to arrive. Ooh. And bread. Look at this. But I ordered,
it was called the Montenegro pizza.
The Montenegro pizza, yeah. This is like fresh out of the oven. Oh my goodness. Sure look at this.
Is it good?
The bread is wonderful. This is homemade. Okay, so the rest of the food has arrived. Our table is like packed. So many dishes. Okay, so I had my soup. Yeah. I also get a salad.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna dress it right now with a little bit of olive oil. And look, balsamic vinegar from Modena. All the way from Italy. So yes, I will take some of that.
That's the best place to get it from.
Yeah, it really is.
We've been there.
We did some vinegar tastings and oh my.
No, you could the vinegar from there you could drink right from the bottle.
It was like syrup. But anyways, ta-da! The star of the meal. This is my fish. And it is covered in garlic. I can smell the garlic. I'm gonna love this. Sam, you're gonna love my bread.
Oh yeah. More garlic wars.
And it also comes with potatoes. And this looks like it could be spinach.
So why don't you try a bit of that?
Okay, let's try the potatoes first. Okay. I also have a cat friend who's like standing by.
Cat friend is right here standing by in case some fish or meat may fall down.
Yeah.
Cat friend, are you interested in the meat and the fish? Yes.
He's like, yes, I am.
I don't want pets. I don't want attention. Just food.
So yeah, the fish, the skin is like nice and golden and crispy.
How's that? Good?
Oh, cat friend, you're gonna like this. Let's see how he does. Cat friend. Right, Sam, this is what you came for.
Yeah, this is a fancy looking pizza, guys. Look at this.
Want to tell us what's on it?
Yeah, so we've got, like, it's kind of considered to be like the local meat. I think it's similar to a prosciutto.
Yeah.
We've got tomatoes, we've got 2 different kinds of olives. We've got a huge thing of like cream cheese. And yeah, it's just a nice sized pizza, so let's actually try that.
There's definitely a strong Italian influence in the food, that's for sure.
That's nice pizza. Really cheesy. They did not skimp out on the cheese. So we got a lot of food to eat.
And what are you drinking?
Also, I got Nikshiko beer, and I finished most of it. It's nice and refreshing after that long hike.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a lot of food to take care of. We're gonna put the camera down and see what we can do.
Alright. Catch friends, don't worry. Food is coming your way.
So lunch is over. It was pretty tasty. My pizza was just over 9 euros, and your fish was, entire combo was 14 euros.
Yes.
So we're both very stuffed and we're in need of a rest. So we're gonna have a little bit of a nap, and then we'll go out and check out the old town after that.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Sausage cat. Out of all of the cats who came by to visit us and that we fed outside here, this was our absolute favorite. This one was so sweet. And we call him Sausage Cat because he has the shortest legs. He's a bit of
long body, tiny legs.
He's a bit of a low rider, but he's the sweetest cat. He's the sweetest cat. So appreciates getting food. We fed him cat food, and he also loves pets, strokies, he purrs.
Okay, these cats are fed by everyone in the neighborhood, basically, all day long.
That's true.
You're very welcome.
And we have another kitty over here. Hey, kitty. Oh, you enjoying the little food that we left you?
Yes.
Yum, yum, yums. Yum, 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 yums.
Other cat. Look at this. We have a collection of cats outside our door.
Sausage.
Meow meows. It is
A piece for everybody. A piece for everyone.
Alright, so here we are starting in the south end of the old town. There are 3 entrances into the city. We're staying like 1 block away from the south gate. This right here is either called Gurdik or Gurdic. I'm not sure how you pronounce the C with a little accent on it. But yeah, here it is, and we've got this beautiful like emerald lagoon. Yeah. So let's walk in.
It's beautiful, and this was our first introduction into the old town.
Yes, like we walked from the bus terminal.
Yeah.
This right here is what we saw, and we're like, whoa, this place is gonna be cool.
Exactly.
So before we even walk all the way into the town, we've already found a staircase. So let's take it up and see what kind of views we get. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be awesome. So look, we have all these little windows. So let's have a peek. Okay, so actually we maybe can't see much from here, but there are other really cool lookout points that we've seen along the walls. So it's just a matter of climbing stairs up and down and seeing where you have the best views. So now that we're here in front of this grand entrance, let's go into the town. Okay, so we've just walked in through the south gate, maybe like 50 meters or so, and we've come across this big staircase. This leads all the way up to our Airbnb apartment.
Yeah.
And if you've got really good eyesight, you can probably see a few cats up there.
I'll zoom into that. You see the kitties?
Those are the cats we've been feeding.
Exactly.
The Cathedral of St. Tryphon was built in honor of the patron saint and protector of the city, on the very same spot where an older church had already stood long ago. We paid our admission and went in to visit the cathedral's very own museum. Alright guys, so next up we are visiting the Cathedral of St. Tryphon. That's not a name I've ever said before, kind of tricky to pronounce to be honest. So we paid €2.50 to go in here, and that gives you admission to visit the church. And also upstairs they have a museum for sacral art. Sacral art. I'm just gonna call it religious art. Yeah, so we are in here, and it's very echoey. Ooh. So we're just exiting the museum now, and it appears this has brought us out to the balcony. Oh, that's awesome. Look, we've got the town right behind us, the square. And it would appear the museum continues on the other side of the balcony. What did you think?
Well, these were the tickets. Yeah, it was far more impressive than I thought. There was more displays.
Surprising.
Yeah, and it was cool just to get the balcony views as well. So yeah, it was definitely worth it.
Alright guys, so we have made it to the North Gate, and honestly, that didn't take us very long. What, like a 15-minute walk, 20-minute walk, making a few stops along the way. So it just goes to show how small and compact the old town is. So yeah, we're actually going to head back in and we're going to see if we can walk around the walls of the old town. Looks like there's a bit of renovation going on, so we'll see if it's actually allowed or not.
We made it. We climbed the steps. Ooh, and we're walking on mud.
I almost fell.
No, that was very slippery. And no, here we are on top of the old wall that runs all around the city, basically. So yeah, it's pretty cool. How have you enjoyed Kotor so far?
I've really enjoyed it. When I first arrived, I'm not sure if I would like it or not. I don't know if it was just the weather or just, I'm not sure what it was.
Probably the non-stop rain.
Yeah, that could have had something to do with it for sure.
Bit of a damper.
But like, you know, going for that really cool walk this morning and then now doing this, we're the only people walking on this top part of the wall here. It's pretty cool.
And you know what? The town has actually been fairly quiet during the day because we're here in the off season. But last night, a cruise ship, pulled in.
A gigantic cruise ship pulled in.
The town transformed itself.
You wouldn't believe how busy it got. But it was fascinating just to see how it changed so quickly, just with one gigantic ship pulling in.
Yeah, like thousands of people. We're not kidding.
After walking along part of the city walls, we stopped by the Sea Gate, which is the third entrance into the old town. As soon as you walk through here, you're met with a clock tower in a big square that's encircled by restaurants and lots of little lanes that break away. Basically, it's a great place to wander. And now we want to show you one more restaurant that we really enjoyed in Kotor. This one was called Cesarica and they specialized in seafood. So this is what I ordered. This is the stuffed squid with shrimp. So I'm just gonna bring one over. Let's cut into it. Look at the colors. It's like golden, crispy on the exterior, really soft when you cut into it.
Oh wow, look at that. It sure is stuffed.
Inside.
Yeah, this was, when we were looking up this place, this is what was recommended.
This is a dish that was recommended over and over again.
What say you?
That is so good.
That's it? For me, it's just all about the saltiness and crispiness.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's just really nice. A little bit more. And you're right, I do think you can eat the whole thing. I think the bones have been fried too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all so soft, like you didn't even taste the bones.
Just dig right in.
Lastly, if you want to enjoy a little evening stroll, the port of Kotor is a beautiful place. Not only can you enjoy the city all lit up at night, but if you happen to be there on a day when the cruise ship pulls into town, it's worth sticking around to watch it maneuver its way. And that concludes our visit to Kotor. We hope you guys enjoyed following along, and we'll see you in the next video where we visit the neighboring coastal town of Budva.